Hey guys, welcome back to Pink Travel Adventures. We are here in Disneyland on the 4th of July, specifically to check out Rogers the Musical. I have my premium viewing pass ready to go later this afternoon. We're going to check out some of the fun things involved with all the great things they have in store here at Disneyland today. I'm super excited to dive in, but most excited to see Rogers, more like Captain America, do his thing on stage. Let's jump right into the video. If you're familiar with the series Hawkeye on Disney Plus, first of all, I highly recommend you checking out. It is one of my personal favorites of all the series they released over the last few years on Disney Plus. But if you have watched it, you'll remember that there is an opening scene in the very first episode of the series where there is a stage musical production taking place in New York City of Rogers the Musical, which is a funny take on the Avengers and some of the trials and tribulations they go through. Well, Disneyland must have heard our cries of yearning for wanting that to actually happen in real life, because they brought it here to Disneyland. It is a 30-minute production taking place here, located in Disney California Adventure. So Rogers the Musical is taking place in Hyperion Theater in Disney California Adventure. If you're hungry, they do have some of the typical snacks outside the theater venue. And right across from the venue itself, a little further down where that red tent is, they also have some merch. So you can get a Captain America shield, some Steve Rogers t-shirts, and a few little different Mickey ears, but they're all themed to Captain America. So you won't find other ear examples or t-shirts. Everything is based around Captain America and the like. During the production, we'll see some of the scenes we saw in Hawkeye on Disney Plus, along with new musical numbers and scenes and set changes and characters. I just cannot wait to see what they have in store for us. I picked up a premium viewing pass to enjoy today's show. This pass costs roughly $30 or $29.99 here at Disneyland. With the premium viewing pass, you get select seating in advance of the show. So there are different show times throughout the day, but also included in the pass is a free drink, popcorn, a designated lounge area, which is right behind me, along with some photo ops. And according to the cast members here, there are also some fun games that those of you who have the premium pass will be able to partake in. Again, this is all 90 minutes prior to showtime. So my showtime for today, I selected 4 p.m. So at 2:30, I will be returning to this area to partake in all the fun activities they have set aside for us, along with picking out my designated seat in the viewing area for the show. Now, if you do not purchase a premium pass, you can join the virtual queue. However, this is such a popular event here at Disneyland that it may take a little bit of time to either get on a queue or the times may fill out very quickly. So it is highly recommended you come in early in order to secure your line in the queue. If you want to purchase a premium pass, you do need to come at park opening in order to select your time. I arrived at 8:15 a.m. and already the first two time slots were sold out for today. So 4 o'clock and 5:30 were the only ones remaining. So if you want to come a little bit earlier than that, maybe even 8 a.m. on the dot to secure your experience, that would be the best way to go. Otherwise, if you're just joining the virtual queue, that opens up on the Disneyland app at 10:30 a.m. So you need to be inside the park with your reservation, of course, at 10:30 a.m. on the dot. That's when the virtual queue will open up, and click away. Hopefully you'll be able to secure your spot for the day. From my understanding, the times are randomly assigned. So just because you join the virtual queue on the app at 10:30 a.m. does not necessarily mean you will get the first immediate showing at 12:30. It may assign you to the 4, the 2, or the 5:30 showing. So it's really a gamble and kind of like playing your luck to see what time slot you get. But if you're here in the park all day, it's all good. You can jump on some rides, enjoy some of the other entertainment in order to fill your time before your actual time slot begins. It is 8:45 a.m. and as you can see here, this is what's included in your premium viewing experience. You get the fun popcorn bucket and along with a selected choice drink. I chose Sprite. Otherwise, you can choose Diet Coke, Coke, or water. And again, the first 2 show times are sold out for today, but I snagged the 4 o'clock time, and we also have 5:30 coming up. So highly recommend jumping on the queue as soon as you get into the park, preferably at rope drop, to ensure your time. Now, since it's the 4th of July, I have plenty of time to kill, but also some experiences I want to do, some rides I want to jump on, and some new food that has come out over the last few weeks. So let's jump right in. So I just spoke with one of the cast members at the podium where you could purchase your Rogers the Musical premium pass. She said that the experience today was a lot lighter than what they've experienced the past 3 days. So it is Tuesday, again, 4th of July. The Rogers the Musical experience started on Saturday. They did a couple of influencer previews on, I believe, Thursday and Friday. However, the official opening to the general public was on Saturday. She said that day, along with Sunday, was very, very crowded. Basically, if you did not arrive at rope drop in order to secure your pass, you most likely would not have received one, because within about 15-20 minutes or so, all the time slots for the day were sold out. However, today is a little bit slower. Again, I walked up to the booth around 8:30, and only the 4 o'clock and 5:30 were still remaining, but that allegedly was still very, very good in terms of the crowds they've seen past couple days. I want to believe it's because it's the 4th of July. Not as many people are here today at the park. I know many people are barbecuing or at the beach or attending various events. I do feel, however, that the park will probably get a little bit more crowded later this evening. So as we approach the fireworks shows, such as like World of One and the Disneyland fireworks spectacular. So I think not too many people are inclined to wake up early on the 4th of July to come here, which is, you know, again, if you're looking to do certain experiences or rides or events, that is certainly in your favor. If you come early, you won't find that many crowds or people kind of choking up the queues and the lines throughout the park. Even walking through Avengers campus right now, you can tell I'm walking pretty freely. The wait times for a lot of the rides are still pretty low. Most are under 30 minutes or so, which is fantastic. So I still have quite a few hours to kill. So I'll be jumping on a few rides here at DCA. Around 11 a.m. I will hop over to Disneyland, do a few rides there, and then make my way back at 2 p.m. for the premium lounge experience prior to the Rogers the Musical show. I am pretty hungry. I'm not sure if I want Pim's Test Kitchen, like a full breakfast meal, or maybe the breakfast corn dog. Not sure what I want. You know what? Pim's Test Kitchen, like a full breakfast, might be a little bit much. I won't have room for lunch later, so I'm going to go ahead and get the breakfast corn dog and a hot cocoa. Let's go get some deliciousness. All right, so I made my way to Corn Dog Castle, and I ordered the breakfast corn dog and hot cocoa using mobile order. There isn't really that long of a line at all, but mobile order is easiest to go, especially when you're walking from one end of the park to the other. I go ahead and place my order, click I'm here, prepare now. By the time I walk up to the window is usually when they're ready to go. So we got the breakfast sausage and egg corn dog. It comes topped with powdered sugar, raspberry jelly, and I chose the bag of chips instead of the cutie orange because I'm not going to be peeling an orange while walking around. Thank you so much. Alrighty, food cheers. Boop. So good. But very hot. But so good. I love that this is like an actual thick breakfast sausage, not those like skinny ones you can sometimes find in fast food places. A nice, thick, very juicy, very flavorful breakfast sausage. You can definitely get hints of the maple that's on the inside, and then towards the bottom, inside of the corn dog, will be the scrambled egg, which again is very flavorful and delicious as well. And I actually like the raspberry jelly drizzled on top. It provides a nice contrast to some of the more savory flavors of the sausage and the corn dog batter itself. Highly recommend, especially if you're walking around still. You don't want a heavy breakfast, but you want to be able to move around, still nibble on something. This is the best of all the worlds. All right, we are entering the Animation Academy. At this time slot, they have a surprise Disney 100 themed character. So we won't know until we're seated exactly what character we'll be drawing today. I'm super excited. They usually pick a character from the decades of Disney past. So we might get Snow White or Cinderella or Princess Jasmine. Let's see what we get today.
And for this class, we're going to be drawing a teddy bear who loves to eat honey. Does anybody know his name? Winnie the Pooh. Is anybody a Winnie the Pooh fan out there? Okay, good. We've got fans.
Alrighty, so I just park hopped from DCA over into Disneyland. Right now it is 11:08 a.m. So I have 3 hours to kill before the Rogers musical begins a little bit later, or at least the lounge section opens up. So that's enough time for me to jump on a few rides here. Maybe catch the parade. I have to check and see what time the parade is here on Main Street. If not, I'm probably just gonna walk around and again jump on a few rides and continue on with the 4th of July day here at Disneyland. As you can see here on Main Street, it's not that crowded. Again, I'm pretty sure with the holiday being today, it's not going to be too crazy here in the park. It's just past 11 a.m. It's 11:10 now, and official park hopping has begun. So it was a little congested at the ticket check area with a lot of people doing the same as I was, moving from one park to the other. However, inside Disneyland itself is not bad at all. So for a 4th of July, I'm actually pretty impressed. It's not too crowded. We're getting ready to enter the Rogers Premium Viewing Check-In Lounge Experience. We are 1 minute out before they open it up, and we get to partake in some of the goodies they have beyond the umbrella.
Can everyone in the back hear me?
Yes.
All right, please step up if you can. We do appreciate you guys showing up. We appreciate you joining us here for the VIP experience. What's going to be happening is a couple of things. One, as you go in, you're going to meet one of my extremely talented PhotoPass cast members. Hello! She's going to be, depending on how long the line is, she may be taking one group photo with you guys. If she has time, you can take multiple photos. If there's no line once you get in, you can come back and get more photos. There's another PhotoPass member. She's the one holding the Mickey head. She's taking photos around inside the area. All of our PhotoPass photos are included with your purchase price.
All right, this is the complimentary PhotoPass photo op. Next in line, I'm gonna jump in and get my photos. Maybe this will make my Christmas card this year. Ooh, not sure. But just beyond here is the area where they have all the popcorn buckets and beverages as part of the package. I'm green for the 4 p.m. showing, and I picked Sprite as my beverage for today. Anyone, doesn't matter.
Well, that should be cool. Those are kind of hot.
Which ones? These?
Yeah, just because the sun hits it.
I appreciate the heads up. We always want the warm popcorn. Awesome. Thank you so much.
And then we have Diet Coke, Sprite, Coke, or water for you.
I believe I selected Sprite earlier.
Right? Come right up.
Thanks so much. Have a good one.
Welcome. Cheers.
Oh, looks like they have cornhole set up here. Some designated seating area as well. Definitely gonna go for seating in the shade. Oh, look at that, the American flag Jenga. That is super cute. But no, we're not gonna be tempted by the games. We are gonna head straight over to the shade. Should I grab this full corner? I think I'm gonna do it. Going for it. And we have this booth to ourselves. Amazing. All right, we have our location locked. Entire area to ourselves. It's not that crowded right now. The show is about to start in a little over an hour. It is 2:53. The show starts at 4 p.m. So I'm sure it'll fill up a little bit as we get closer to showtime. But with the premium viewing experience, you do get to enter the theater 30 minutes before the show starts. So at 3:30, technically, we'll be permitted to go in to select our seats in advance. So again, I'm not sure how much this will fill up. It is sold out. All of the premium viewing tickets were sold out for today. So probably closer to 3:15, 3:20 or more people will fill up the area. But we have some people down there playing the Stars and Stripes Jenga, a couple people playing cornhole down at the other end. And you are permitted to exit and leave. So the cast member at the front, Ken, who was super sweet, did explain that if you want to go grab food or grab beverages, including alcoholic beverages, you are permitted to go. You just got to give them a quick heads up that you'll be in and out. And then you can bring it back in here to enjoy. Now, the only thing everyone's a little unsure about is whether or not we can take our lovely popcorn into the theater to enjoy while watching the show. So I want to believe we can, because no one is digging into their popcorn yet. So again, I do believe that is permitted in the theater. However, I don't think food, such as like your quick service meals or snacks, are permitted inside. So I'm holding on tight to my kettle corn for now. I'm not opening it up quite yet because I do want to enjoy it during the show. If it turns out that I can't, well, then I have kettle corn to enjoy at home. I have to say, I do enjoy the fact that all of the seating in this area is shaded because it is hot today. It is 84 degrees. There is not a single cloud in the sky, so it is pretty warm. So luckily, again, all of the seats, all of the couches and chairs have an umbrella to cover you and provide you with some much needed shade today. Now, something interesting that did happen when I walked by the Hyperion Theater a little while ago to make my way over to check in, my Magic Band Plus did start vibrating. I looked at it, it didn't light up any specific colors or anything like it normally does when you're on a ride or near an area where it lights up and vibrates. So again, it only vibrated, it didn't light up. So I'm curious when we go inside for the show if it will light up and show different colors or exactly what that's about. Or was it a glitch? We'll see. All right, we are heading in. Oh, here. Oh, I can open that door for you. And just like that, we've entered the Hyperion Theater. Good side. Alright guys, so that's going to wrap up my video today. I hope you enjoyed tagging along for Rogers the musical. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments below who is your favorite adventure. Thank you so much again for tuning in and have spectacular adventures.